Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for December 2018. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Those intuitively guided. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me again. I just want to take a moment, especially because it's Christmas time. I think, we're moving into, we're in the holiday spirit now. So I really want to give you my gratitude for your beautiful comments, the beautiful love you send my way, the energy you send my way, just how you pick up on my energy, which is good. It means we definitely have this connection, right? And I'm definitely picking up on your energy. Pick up on a lot of energy. But thank you just for your support. Thank you for helping others, for sure. Thank you for the likes, even the thumbs down, I mean, I guess everybody's got their own opinion, right? And some comments do help me grow, so thank you. Thank you for your beautiful donations. I wanted to let you know, as I did in Virgo's video, that I'm using a percentage of all donations to then donate directly to grassroots organizations. Right now, I'm really focusing on homelessness because it's cold, and I couldn't imagine. And I've had my own experiences. I can't compare it to some others, but I know that feeling within my heart. So I'm using percentage of the donations to help the homeless, and it's going directly to the grassroots organization. So it's going directly to the people to help the people. I see so many comments about, we have people trying to come in the U.S. and the battle over that. And, here in the U.S., people saying, well, feed the homeless here, and we should take care of our vets and this and that. And you're right, we should. But do we? Are we putting, do we just speak the words, or are we putting action behind it? And I'm talking about myself also, because I made a conscious effort that from now on, if I'm going to put my voice out there, I'm prepared to put the action behind it. So I have to believe in it. So I don't know why I just went down that road, but anyway, I just want you to know that your donations I'm paying it forward. I'm helping others. We, you and I. So your donations are going to good places, and you just never know who you're helping, right? You don't know who you're touching, but here you are. We just put hundreds of people gave them shelter through the Thanksgiving weekend in the state of Washington. I don't live there. I don't know. It just called out to me. And our donations were the final bit that they needed to go ahead, to move ahead. And these people had they still do. This isn't temporary. This is until they find actual placement. So, I don't know. It lets me breathe a little easier, even though I know there's so much work left, right? But we'll do it. Okay, guys, sorry about all that. But I just want to thank you. It's not that I can even afford to do it, but how can I afford not to? That's what I think. Like, if I can put a meal on the table, I don't know. I don't know. I hope we all um, can live that way. You know, let's put action. Okay, anyway, we're going to go ahead and start with the Tibetan symbol. This is our signal to Spirit that we are ready to open this reading. We're prepared to clear our minds, to let go of the outcome, and we're prepared to go with the flow. Let's begin. Sometimes I have a hard time coming back to reality. You know, as I just let the tone take me away. I just wish the tone would complete itself through the monitor, you know, through the speaker, but I don't know. Okay, beautiful, nonetheless. All right, my beautiful Cancerians. I also got a new deck of cards. Woohoo! I actually ordered 6 new decks of cards. HeyHouse.com, which is yeah, it's metaphysical, holistic. It's a great website. There's a lot of free seminars you can take on there with a lot of wisdom and experience. You know, because you know if you're gonna dedicate your time to someone, then you want to make sure they have the wisdom to back it up. You know that they've done their research, and because it's really easy just to take on someone else's truth as your truth if you like what how it sounds, but we're all responsible for kind of digging in and making sure, you know, it's like these fake news things that come out. You know, it's up to us to look at like what's the source? Who's the source? Is it trustworthy? Is it not trustworthy? I have a feeling that someone's dealing with something like that. You may be, I feel like you are looking for an organization, so to speak, to in some way represent you. And I may be speaking to you and I say, you know, look at the source, research it, it's up to you. It shouldn't be, but it is. Okay. So, anyways, this is called the Celebration of Love. These are oracle cards. They are by Eva Sakmar. And they have only been used once. So this is their second show for Cancer. Most beautiful artwork. All right, Cancer. December 2018. What's our advice here? What's our advice? We're going to take one card. I am going to read from the book on these. Nice. Joy. Joy. You guys deserve some joy. Reflections in consciousness. It feels like connectivity. Almost like that feeling of, well, maybe some don't know this yet, but like realizing like, whoa, I really am more than just this 3D human body. I'm much more. And that feeling of it, well, that's joy. When you know it. Okay, let's look it up. All right, guys, I'll hold it up and then I'll read. This image celebrates the inner peace of a pure heart in its natural state of divine connection. It calls us to know that in our purest state, we reflect to others the divinity within us. During the day, silently acknowledge the God force within all people that you pass, encounter, or engage. Give them an inner nod that you know and honor it, no matter how their external appearances or actions seem. Wow. And there's a special message on the bottom. It is time to heal a sorrow that is deep within your heart. You are being inspired to take that fragile, hurting piece of your heart and lift it up to the divine to heal, rebuild, and make whole. Be in loving gratitude for this gift. Be in loving gratitude for this gift. So you're being advised to take that hurting piece of your heart and hand it to divine, to lift it up to divine. So I'm going to do that today. Joy. Okay, guys, we're going to start with the Universal Tarot. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What's going on? I don't know why, but all of a sudden I feel like naughty, naughty, naughty. Like, uh-oh. Somebody just got caught doing something. But I'm finding it kind of funny. So I don't think you got caught with someone. You may have got caught, like, with your pants down. I don't know. I do have the beautiful little fireplace. It's actually a heater, and I do have it on. I apologize if you hear the fan. It'll probably shut off in a little bit, but I just don't have a choice. You know, this month as I'm reading, I'm like super cold, even in my room is fine. Hence the heavy sweater I have on today. So, okay. All right, let's see what we're starting with. Beautiful. The Magician. I feel like this is telling me that some are starting on a new journey. Remember, when I say new journey, it doesn't mean like my whole life is changing and I'm going from here to here. It can be elements within my life. I'm starting a new adventure type thing. But I do feel like you are, because I feel like you have come upon the Magician. As the Fool starts his journey, the first divine help that's in place for him is the Magician. And it's a reminder of, as you go through this journey, remember who you are. Remember that you're connected as above, so below. Remember the tools that you've been given. It's making me feel like I'm a soldier. And here's the tools that I'll need, at different times during this journey. But I'm equipped. I have it. I'm equipped. So somebody's finding, it is like you're at the door of the Magician. All right, let's keep going. We have the Devil, card of Capricorn. We have the Two of Cups. For some of you, I feel like the Devil and the Magician together. The Magician's first. And I feel like the Magician is, listen, I feel like someone is, you're feeling bound. You're feeling bound to someone, to something, something that it feels like doesn't allow you to get to this Two of Cups. And it feels like you had this revelation of, I don't know, like what I thought was love was more about dependency. And I may have gotten myself so dependent on another that it feels impossible to move. This, of course, can be the other way around. You're searching for a purer form of love. Don't be doing anything, it's just so weird. Okay, I just feel like I have someone here who is feeling bound to someone. I don't know if you feel bound to them because of dependency level, but I feel like you are somewhat like at this crossroads. I don't even know if I want to call it crossroads. What it feels like is the darkness is almost ready to overtake you because I feel like you went away from someone. And you're thinking all these different thoughts in your head. And I'm just telling you, do it in an upright fashion. And don't go below the law because it will backfire on you. Okay? I do feel like you are watching. I don't feel like this is happening to you. I feel like you are watching because I feel like I'm supposed to give you this like forewarning. Stay on the up and up. And you may feel like, I can't. But the magician is showing here as, you know, as a reminder that, oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You know, will it be easy? Probably not. You know, it's almost like intertwined, right? So there's things that we have to like you know, start taking apart. Okay, and that is not for everyone, I can tell you that. We have Strength card, card of Leo. Almost like the Magician mirroring the Strength card. You're coming, you know, you're coming to this, the Magician asking, seeking, wondering, who am I? What the hell? What's going on? I feel like the Magician is also reminding you that, you know, you can get yourself out of any and every situation you have put yourself in. Because remember, you have put yourself in it. It did not put itself in you. You put it yourself in it. Just like the Eight of Swords. You need to see that if you want to move beyond it. If you're happy where you're at, then don't even worry about it. I feel for some people this is a Leo. And I also want to say I feel like I need to remind you that many of you do carry some Leo traits. So pull on that. Okay, let's put the rest of the cards up. I have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I have the Empress. It's funny, I did Virgo's reading yesterday. And they had the Queen of Pentacles and Justice. And we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Both two sets of major arcanas. Hello, world. Full circle, right? Completion. Anything I do beyond this point, I am experienced. If I choose to go back down, you know, it's like the completion of. But if I choose to go back down the same experience, I do have the wisdom this time, right? If I choose to use it. And I feel like I'm talking about like if I go back with an ex or something. Can it work? Well, it feels like something is completed, like probably within you. But I feel like saying, yes, you can. And you now have the wisdom due to your past experiences, you know, lessons learned, hopefully, to do it different. But it definitely signifies an end so we can have a new beginning. Whatever this new beginning is, we are well equipped for it. And it's probably a time period where we truly are living within the joy. It's falling beneath the Two of Cups. So I feel like this Two of Cups is coming into this next chapter. We have the Nine of Wands. We could be talking about past life loves, soulmates. twins. This is about the wisdom gained through my journey. This is about not giving up. You know, if I feel that this is the right journey for me, the right path, if I feel that instinctively, then I'm not to give up, because it's like the answer, the quest, the reward is right around the corner. But not all the hard work is done yet. You know, this reminds me of being like 90% there. And that 10% might be the hardest. But this person's equipped. You know, it reminds me of deja vu sometimes. Like, you know, And as I say that, I'm wondering if some of you are going to be meeting someone and that's the exact feeling you get. Like, I know I've never seen you before, but my God, I feel like I've known you all my life. You know, and I see you like, like questioning that. Like, not even really questioning, but like, wow, this is different. It's crazy. But there it is. So that tells me after that last 10%, that's what's coming. So that's what you're working towards. And you're almost there. I love this coming next to the World card, because it tells me that you do complete this and you do move in to this next time period, next timeline, higher timeline. Huh. And the card that wanted to come on its own, the Ace of Cups. Beautiful, guys. First thing this represents is unconditional love from Source. You know, it reminds me of like a tier where it starts with Source and then it, you know, and then it flows down to the angels, the archangels, you said masters, and then it flows to our past family members, our whole soul family, and then that flows down to us here on earth, you know? So this love has been touched by every level. And then it comes directly to you. This is, you know, this is eternity. This is forever. This is never taken away. It's just there. We just don't feel it sometimes, but it's there. But then this ultimately is about unconditional love of people around us. I know this is a journey of love with the Two of Cups. So what a beautiful omen. So it's there. The love is there. And maybe some of us are questioning that, like, does this person truly love me? I feel like if you're watching this, the answer is yes. Now, if somebody told you they don't love you, then that's different. I want you to understand that, you know, if you got someone who's like treating you like shit, treating you like a dog, do they really love you? I wouldn't call it unconditional love. I would call that a karmic, that you're learning something and then you move on to higher love. You know, if I can learn that lesson with this person and I can take it in and I can let go of the bullshit of it, right? I'm just learning the lesson. And a lot of times those lessons are about, what did I accept? Like, you know, what the heck? Because trust me, if you're in your 20s watching this, when you get into your 50s, well, by the 50s, you're just like, you just forget it all. You're like, whatever, you know, um, or you have it all sorted out, hopefully. But you will get to the point and you'll be like, what the hell? What did I see in that person? Like, why did I give this person so much precious time? And that is, you know, the answers to those questions are the lessons that you will learn, which will move you to a higher vibration, which will attract a higher vibrational love to you. I'm going to do what I did the last time this extra card came out. We're going to put it right in the middle. And boy, I feel like this card belongs right in the middle. You know, I add this up, it comes to a 10. So the energy to really get into this Two of Cups does come with an ending. It is about overcoming something. Um, and you know what, Cancer? I feel like for some of you, it's overcoming something within yourself. It could be a lack of self-confidence. Thinking that you don't deserve the best because you don't feel like you are the best. And let me tell you, you're feeling that way because there's old wounds that are wide open. You know, it's like I can see you on an operating table with all these wounds that are just wide open. So there hasn't really been true reflection. And what I mean by that is we can reflect back on something and we can see it from our point of view, right? Our perspective. But there's always two people's perspective, two different people. And if you can see it from their perspective and your perspective, that's where you find that happy medium. That's where you find, like, oh, okay, so I do see because I did this, they reacted this way, and vice versa. You're not justifying what they did, as in, you know, I have to say that they were right when they were wrong. No, 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 it's not about that at all. And you may be working on that right now. And you may be in the toughest part of it. And you know what I think the toughest part of it is, of the reflection, is the self-reflection. When we have to see our own actions. And listen, we make a big deal about it, and it's kind of ridiculous, because, you know, we don't need to judge ourselves. We just need to see it, learn it, and move out of it. Okay, sorry, that was kind of abrupt. All right, let's bring I'm gonna bring the Cosmic Chariot. Again, I am picking up on a lot of mother energy. And, you know, because I'm getting this image of this Ace of Cups here in the middle being presented from a mother's hand. It does kind of feel like mother-daughter. And I feel like you are seeking advice from her. She could still be living, and It can be grandmother too, because I feel like the message here is you have wise counsel that maybe you don't take advantage of enough. And I do feel like it is through my mom or my grandma. I feel like they're helping you to stand on your own 2 feet. And I don't know, I feel like if your mother is alive, I feel like somebody's mother has someone in mind, would love to hook you up with someone. And I feel the image of um, saying like, "Mom, no way. I'm not gonna go out with so and so's son. Come on, that would be weird. Like that type of energy." And mom's just saying like, "Just give it a try. Like just go out for lunch or." She wants you to go out with this one particular person. I definitely feel like you should. I definitely feel like you should. You may know this person, but kind of like indirectly could have come to like some of the kind of, I don't know, like family parties. Because I don't feel like you like go out at night and see them at the bar. I don't. It's almost like you're two different circles. Anyway, long story short, whether this is your mom or your grandma, I definitely think, and it may be both, by the way, or it may be both of your mom and the other person's mom. They're seeing something. They're feeling something. And who better to know, even though, sometimes we don't, no way, because they want us with, you know. Anyway, but I feel like these two mothers, especially yours, there's something that they're seeing and they're seeing it right. Definitely go out with them. What would it hurt? And what if you just fall in love? Because honestly, that's what I feel like is going to happen. I saw the wheel on the bottom, so we're about to go down Destiny Lane. I have a 3 down here, so this is about celebration. This is about coming together, right? This is about being optimistic, and even though I still have that 10% to go, I'm turning it around and I'm looking at it as I only got 10% left instead of like, ugh. You also have a 3 over here. 3, 3. Two. So you got a 7 over here. So this is the lesson. This is the lesson, right? Unconditional love is the message. And it's like, these are the results. Okay. All right, let's break it down. Now, you could absolutely be in love with a Capricorn, and it's like the energy is now becoming available for that to come together. And I do feel like if that's you, there is love there. And though you can question it, sometimes I feel like deep down you know that you love this person and they love you. No matter what you had to deal with, you still You know, it's not, you're not guessing it, you know it. Look at that, Six of Cups. Six of Cups talks, well, it talks about many things, but right now this is about someone from our past, someone where I did have emotions with, right? Probably loved. Hmm, it's cute. I feel like she turned her head right when they were about to kiss on her lips. I feel like she turned her head and forced him to kiss her on the cheek. But I don't feel like he minds. Like, I think it's cute. Maybe that's why I said, huh, cute. I feel like this person who's coming back, and by the way, it could be you coming back to them. I feel like a beautiful bird chirping out the window. In three, chirp, 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 chirp. And I'm saying three because I don't know. I laid awake last night and I was thinking about the number three and how so many things are comes in three and how I do things in three. And I don't know even why I'm talking about that right now. I have the Prince of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, usually younger energy or can be immature. You know, can be of your age but immature, but also can be just playful type of energy. Though I don't know if I feel that. I feel like someone's waiting for the truth to be delivered from an ex-lover. You may have posed the question, do you still love me? And have not gotten a response. I'm feeling for some school, like college. You may have met in college. I kind of feel like they are a scholar. Maybe not, but I do feel like they're intelligent. And that could be very well what has taken the two of you apart is them seeking, some type of further knowledge, whether that be, putting all their time in a career or they're going to school. Yet I feel like they're finishing up with something. And I do have to say, I do feel like you're going to get back together. I do kind of feel like you're waiting, so to speak. I don't mean that you're like sitting in the house doing nothing, right? You're still living your life. But I do feel like you have not been with anyone else. Let's just say sexually. You know, you could have gone on dates and what have you, but I don't feel like intimately you've given yourself to anyone else. So there's still like, you feel a little pure to them. And I mean, you did this, I feel like you did it because I feel like you have opportunities, but it was like this guilt that comes over you. And I feel like you question that, but in your heart of hearts, I feel like you're doing it because you just knew this two of you would get back together, and you wanted to, you wanted to feel that. You wanted to be pure. Now, that doesn't mean you're a virgin. It just means I didn't sleep around, while you were doing this. Some form of communication is coming in from them. And I don't know if they've been an angel. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I don't know that if you want to move forward, that will matter. And I'm saying that because you're starting at the Magician. So this, even if it's an existing relationship, it's a new start. It's a new beginning. And you're being, something about there's a vibration. It's weird because I have my hand on my chest and I'm feeling the vibration of my own voice, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm going to stop. Okay, what was I saying? Maybe you need to know that, because I feel like you kept yourself pure, but they may not have. And I don't mean like they were like in relationships, falling in love, telling women they loved them, telling men they loved them. But I do feel like there was some partying and stuff. So I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I'm saying it because I feel like it's like, don't. Maybe you find that out, and you're gonna put a lot of weight upon that. What if I told you that you have always been in their mind? You've always been where their sight has been upon. Because I feel like they had to do what they're doing here. I mean, they don't have to, but I do feel like it's going to benefit you. So, okay, we're going to let that go. So I do feel communication. I'm going to keep that out, and we're just going to go continue down the line. Whoa. I have the Chariot, card of Cancer. I have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have the Hangman. I have the Nine of Cups. And I have the Eight of Cups. Well, Nine of Cups is anchored by the Hangman and the Eight of Cups. So, my dream life, what it is I want, is stuck in the energy of feels like quicksand. I feel like, many say, and I've said it myself, like, why can't I have better love in my life? Why can't I have that deep, deep love, And, it almost feels like the answer is right here, as in, and I get, I hate saying this because I say it so much, but it has to do with your past. It has to do with still focusing on the pains of the past. That is where your attention's at. Because I cannot get to this Nine of Cups. My dream life, right? It's right on the world, too, by the way. So, my dream life, until I get these cups of the past in order. If I can't kick it out of the way, then I need to look at it, put it straight up. So I have these desires. I even know what it is I want, but I am stuck. I'm not moving forward. I'm not moving back. Just standing in place. The past can't come with you to enter into the Nine of Cups. It just can't. You can't enter into the Nine of Cups or the Ten of Cups and still carry the baggage of the past. You won't get there. You get stuck at the Eight. I want to move past it. You can't. You can't. Until you take a hard look at why these cups are all over the place. So it's chaotic energy, right? I don't know. I can't figure this out. I don't know. That's what's holding you in place. However, we have the Chariot over here. So we have the ability to find the balance that we need to move out of this Eight of Cups into the Nine of Cups. What feels like our dream life. What feels like what we always knew was out there. Because don't forget, this is based all on really the Ace of Cups. Communication is going to come in from someone of the past. And if you're still in the Eight of Cups energy, let me let you look at the card too. Nine of Cups. Eight of Cups. This is where I want to go. Look at his focus. He's not working things out that way because the cups are everywhere. You need to put the cups in order, turn around, and walk towards the Nine of Cups. It's fucking hard. You're right. We do make it harder than it needs to be because we do have the wisdom. We know. We know. But you're right, it's hard. Look how close you are, though. I mean, my God, you're right at that Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is next. This is not a time to give up. This is a time to get busy. This person's equipped. This person's strong. He's got fortitude. Nothing gets in the way of what I truthfully want in my life. But I can put in that hard work. It has to come from me. But look at the payoff. It's a new time period, a new timeline, however you want to look at it. Okay, it doesn't want to come out. We're not going to force it. This King of Wands is standing behind the Hangman. He's attached to it also. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius does not have to be. This is just a man who takes action, doesn't sit back. It's the opposite of Earth, I feel. And what I mean by that is I feel like Earth sometimes sits back and waits for things to happen to them. Not all Earth, because I'm Earth and I'm not that way, but I know that energy's there, and fire is normally, I'm going to create it, right? I'm going to go after it. This could be someone who is turning into that type of person now. I am going to pursue it, but here they come across this hangman. So it's a roadblock in their way. It's a roadblock. I don't feel like it's their hangman. I feel like it's yours. It's almost like this King of Wands cannot get through until this energy is dealt with. Because I feel like once you do that, I know, you automatically start living the life of your dreams. Cancer. You start living the life of your dreams. And that takes his hangman, which someone is against, right? I can't move past it. Turns it around. This is what I call an awakening. A complete understanding, even universal understanding. This is having clarity over my past. And now thrown it to the wind. This allows this king to now come in. But they're looking at a different person here, right? So you're not the same person you used to be. Maybe that's how they remember you. Maybe you were sad and down, and maybe you had every reason to be that way. Because I do feel like they are also going to be pleasantly surprised as of you. And let's not forget, this whole reading is also about the joy within, connection. Most Nine of Cups, the person's by themselves, not your reading. Two people. Awareness. Awareness of everything. Awareness of my own actions. Awareness of other people. Awareness of energy. Intuition. I'm living my life differently here because I am going by intuition. Energy. People present themselves completely different than who they truly are. But if you learn to read energy, you see right through that. And that's a good thing because some people show themselves as mean, and deep down it's because they're so injured. And if you can read energy, you can reach them. Where those who cannot. It just is a battle. So we have the Chariot. It is following on that Six of Cups, right? And the Magician and the Prince of Swords. This feels like to me, like the two of them coming together, working in harmony, creating balance, knowing how to navigate the darker times in our lives, because we were going to run across them. You know, it's just the way life is. But we can move in and out of them so much easier with awareness. You know, and you're creating also, so remember that. Sometimes we create dark moments. But if we did create them subconsciously, then there's something that your soul needs to go through, prefers to go through. Because your soul's here to collect lessons, wisdom, to then give to the collective. But your soul's not afraid of the dark night of the soul. This is balance over the two, though. I mean, I can see it very clearly. And then you can take that chariot anywhere you want to go. When you have a balanced life, you can go anywhere you want to go. You start to realize that the only person that's stopping you from doing anything is you. That you can create anything, do anything, go anywhere. And you have the right. You know, you have the right to get this chariot and take it and do whatever it is you see fit. It's your life. Just to remind you that too. You're co-creating here. You know, dream big. We're going to have a messy table, I can tell. All right, let's move over to the Two of Cups and strength. Strength, again, is about overcoming something. And, you know, sometimes within the strength card, what we're learning is our connected, you know, how we're connected to the universe. Sometimes we feel all alone, right? But, you know, sometimes what I do in my mind is I picture, like, all these, silver strings just coming from me from everywhere, and it's connecting me to everything and everyone. I feel like someone is overcoming a health problem also. I don't know, I kind of feel like someone was in the hospital and may have been fighting something for a while, some type of disease or, you know, an ailment. But I feel like I don't want to say you're healed. I don't want to say they're healed because I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's, you know, either like a lover. Anyway, I think their health is on the rise. Their health is slowly getting better, but the word is better. I have the Two Swords. I have the Hermit card, Virgo. The Empress again. Yeah, somebody's mother may have been in a hospital. Maybe you've been taking care of your mom. I don't know. I don't know if I'm even supposed to get into any more of that other than recognizing that fact. And I have the Three of Wands. Okay, well, that makes me feel good because I do feel that their health is improving. You know, it could be you too, but now I have the Empress here again. I kind of feel like it's a mom or grandma. You know, it's someone who clearly shows their love for you. But I do feel, especially the Three of Wands here, receiving good news over that. Okay. There's also a Virgo who is in love with you. Um, and listen, they may be going through something of their own, but they are in love with you. Um, I feel like, I don't know why I'm laughing. Um, how do I say this? They don't feel like you're very loving towards them. No, it doesn't mean you're not. I'm just giving you the perspective of. So they're not feeling your love. Cancer, I do feel like there's a conversation between you and a Virgo. And it's weird because, like, the Hermit, you know, I know it's different things, but I'm really feeling it as a Virgo right now. You know, it can be Sun, Moon, or Rising, but man, I'm feeling it like it's very prominent. Anyway, I do feel like you may have had a conversation. Now, they may not have told you this, but I do feel like you had a conversation about coming back together or coming together. And I do feel like somebody is not sure. And why do I feel like it's you? Yet they're the ones who are feeling less loved than you think they are. God, I hope that makes sense. I feel like you're doing pretty well in your life, as in, you know, finances and that. Or let's just put it this way, you stand on your own 2 feet. Because I feel like there's a recognition over that from this person. Like, they see that you know, it's kind of the opposite energy where I feel someone very dependent on someone. I feel here, this is someone who is maybe fiercely independent. I'm saying that because I'm reminded of the Queen of Pentacles here too. And I do think she is fiercely independent. And that's one of the challenges to break through. Um, and especially with the Virgo. So I feel like this Virgo is feeling not important enough in your life. Now listen, you may be that Virgo. But if this is you and their Virgo, I don't know. Everywhere I look though, I have the connection of above, so below. Everywhere I look. So we do have some special connections here, guys. You know, the one I'm talking about for the Virgo, I kind of feel like the advice here is just recognize that within yourself. You know, and because sometimes, and listen, I have to do this too, where there needs to be a balance between my fierce independence and allowing someone in to love me. You know what I mean? You kind of find a balance, and I feel like that's kind of where you're sitting right now. You just got to find that balance. And, you know, I guess you got to realize when you connect with someone, it doesn't mean you're still you. You're not handing every part of you over. And listen, for someone, I also feel like one of the reasons why you're so fiercely independent is because you had a tough childhood. There were not finances. There wasn't a lot of money, and you were the glass is half full type energy. The energy of like, this is not how I'm gonna live. Okay, we have the sun, so we have Leo with Leo. So some of you love Leo, and Leo loves you. Sun is a beautiful card to get into any reading. It automatically tells us, and I love that. Right below that is the world again. Unconditional love in the center. It tells us that days are getting better, times are getting easier. Um, it's a time period where the weight of the world is not on your shoulders, or it doesn't feel that way. It's a fun period. It's a time when you're letting yourself just be a kid, have fun. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and I have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. It feels too simple to me because it feels like, if you're creating your own business right now and it's been tough, for whatever the reason, maybe money hasn't been coming in. I feel like you're about to turn a corner also, and this may be due to planetary action. And I don't know why I'm saying that, but hmm. So maybe when the sun moved into Sagittarius, there's like a new energy. And listen, the advice is to stay focused, to keep putting put that time, that energy in. I say time, but listen, sometimes you don't have to put 12 hours a day into something. If you learn to be efficient, and you got a lot of pentacles here. But this is a beautiful omen of, you know, where I was feeling maybe things were going good and they stopped. We also have Mercury retrograde. But it feels bigger than that, to be honest. Mercury retrograde is probably going to be like, oh, really, Sandy? Let me show you. Because it's always tough on me. I'm ruled, I'm Gemini moon, on the cusp of Cancer and Virgo. So I'm ruled by Gemini. No, I'm not ruled by Gemini. I'm ruled by Mercury. So listen, I just feel like whatever work you put into your business, whatever it is, but it does feel, Nine of Pentacles is really about building up those finances, to the point where you feel so comfortable, you feel secure. So what I feel like is whatever work you put in this month, and again, I'm not getting the energy of like, I need to put in like 12-hour days. I need to work smart. But whatever I do through this time period, and again, I feel like it's when we entered Sagittarius, which was just a couple days ago, um, I am receiving much more. So the growth will start up again. Or if this is new for you, you're going to start seeing the growth. You're going to start, the sun is shining on you, okay? So whatever you put in right now, you will see tenfold. That's probably the best way of saying it. You know, here's this energy of someone putting time into building up their own foundation, right? And for some reason, I do feel like the completion of it. So, like that building is built, or that book is published, or oh shit, it just reminded me of something. Okay. A house is sold. I'm going to take another card just on the Hermit. I just feel like there's more. And I kind of feel like it's different, maybe a different message. The Hermit has his back to this person in the Two of Swords. They both have their backs to each other. But the person in the Two of Swords is facing to the past, and the Hermit, is facing towards the future. So someone is in a decision mode, or will be. And, you know, I feel like you have an option here of, you know, I can base this decision on what was, or I can base this decision on what can be. What can be. The Moon. Card of Pisces. Can be Cancer. This is about things that were unknown, unsaid, unaware of. With the Sun that showed up, those tells me that these things come to light. So whatever was hidden comes to light. The Moon is about clarity. And this is exactly what you're seeking. And, you know, I'm just reminded of the Three of Wands up here too. So, you know, I'm seeking clarity of this, and I'm either going to base it on the past, what's happened, how it's been, the way it's always been, or I'm going to look at it in a different way of, you know, with all the collective wisdom I've now gained at this point, how beautiful it can be. And I feel like sometimes the Moon is saying, you know, you can't know everything, just like the Three of Wands. I'm optimistic about my future, even though I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out, right? Because I'm living in the present moment. I live within the present moment. Look at that. Queen of Wands just popped out. So you are taking action here too. You are moving forward. I like this. And I like that the Queen of Wands showed up. She could be an actual air sign or a fire sign for you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I like that she showed up because I feel like she is one of the most intuitive signs. And we are sitting here somewhat on a question, you know, looking for guidance. And I love that, you know, to me, she's saying you follow your intuition on this one and move forward, but move, make it, do it, like make a decision. Especially with the Moon here too, right? Because I can't know it all, but I use my intuition during that time. Feel my way. Feel my way. I want to remind you, though, you're looking at it. You know, what's going through your head is the past. The past. You know, it's funny because we don't think people can change, right? And I see comments like that all the time. You know, people don't change, isn't it? No, we can't change people. They have to want it themselves. But people change. Now, how do you know that? Look at yourself. Look at where you were 5 years ago. What's different about you today versus then? How would you be today in a love partnership versus how you were 5 years ago? So I get it that some don't. Some are just happy with the way they are. But those are the people we gotta let go of. They're usually karmic and something we need to learn. It's for our betterment, which is for the betterment of the whole world. Okay. You know, it's so weird. I've been calling her the Queen of Pentacles, and she's not. She's the Queen of Wands. Huh. That's weird. And it just kind of feels like the queens have switched. I have to look back because I could have swore to God this was the Queen of Pentacles. But now she's the Queen of Wands. So now she is someone who is prepared to take action. And it's kind of funny because I feel up here where this Virgo, and I guess it doesn't have to be a Virgo, you know, if the energy fits you, then you know. But I felt like this Virgo didn't feel that you were very loving towards them, or you know what I mean. Um, and it's weird I'm saying that to a Cancer, but you know, maybe life circumstances have really pulled you down. Anyway, or they are completely wrong, but I kind of feel like some of it. Anyway, I feel like you're going to agree with me because I feel like you become aware of that, and I do feel like you change that. Look at that, the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh, the Ace of Wands. The Four of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. I have two aces here. Almost like the truth shall set you free. Like you receive the truth of something. Could be universal, understanding. But whatever it is, it seems like it just sets you free. It puts you into motion. This can certainly be communication coming in, but I feel like if it's communication coming in, you know, whether it be from a lover or not, I feel like it's a truth. So I do feel like it would be someone revealing their truth to you. You know, is it 100% truth? No, I mean, everybody puts little inflections in there, but the basis of it is the truth. I do feel like it's about their feelings, and I do feel like you take the bull by the horn. Um, Someone may also be getting news of a pregnancy, and I feel like you may have just gotten married or just fallen in love. Maybe you're not married yet. But you know, it doesn't seem like that matters, because this is very joyful news. But I do feel like you're early on. I do feel like you're connected. You know, it's not like it's not going to be like, oh my God, I got to call my ex. Not here. That's not the energy I'm feeling. I know that happens too. I feel like you have your mom close to you, because I feel like your mom's going to help you. And what I mean by that, like just like a grandma. You know, she may watch the baby when you go to work. I'm feeling a girl. Sorry. Like, I don't like to say that, but it just came out. I'm even picking up the name Sue, and I don't know why. I don't know if like this is something that you wanted to name your child, or your mother's name is Sue, your name is Sue. I feel like there's something here that you want to do, that you have friends and family who don't want you to do it. Some kind of decision you're making, and you feel pretty confident in this decision, but I feel like people around you don't want you to do it. It can be having a baby. This could certainly be the energy of someone finding out they're pregnant, and the family, you know, is asking you not to have it. Um, but you will. And it'll all turn around. Once that baby comes in the world, it'll all turn around. Hmm. I do feel like you're asking for strength here, though. You know, because I'm getting that feeling of like a little bit of like me against the world. But yeah, I believe in what I believe in, right? But nobody else is seeing it my way. Um, Listen, it doesn't make your way the wrong way. Because I do feel like the message is stick to your guns, stick to your belief, what it is you want, no matter what's going on around you. You know, if you thought it over, I'm not saying like go do something, well, I'm not going to put limits on it. Um, you know, I do feel like there may be someone coming out to their family in the month of December. I kind of do feel like you live in the States, the United States. Because you don't have to, but I don't know why. Um, you're coming out to your family. I kind of feel lesbian. And part of your family already knows. Whether you've told someone or not, you know, I kind of feel like if you told someone, like maybe you told a sister, well, the sister ended up telling a brother, you know, or a cousin. But I don't feel like the parents or the mother or the father know. So you're coming out to them. And I feel like you've definitely been praying for guidance over this. You are nervous. You're nervous. You're nervous that they are going to, like, well, everything. That they're just not going to accept you. I do feel like they do. Um, there is just one person that's going to take time with, and this may be the mother or the father. It's just going to have to take time. And listen, it's taking time because they're naive to it. They're naive to it. Just nothing that they've dealt with. So you got to help them through that, right? So you have to arm them with knowledge, because I feel like their imagination is much worse. Like they're thinking of all, like they're thinking of how AIDS was so prevalent before, until we somewhat got a control over it. Well, they think that, like, oh my God, you will get AIDS. That is the way their head is thinking. Oh my God, what will people think? The way people will look at you. So it's for your concern, um, and it's just limited knowledge. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. Congratulations, though. You know, whether people accept it or not, it's going to give you a feeling of freedom, and people will come around when they come around. Okay, let's keep going. Wherever you stand right now, Cancer, this reading is telling me that you are, it's just about, the hardship is about to wrap up, but don't dare regret it, okay? If you regret where you've been, you will miss all the lessons. And listen, in some way, somehow, you're going to have to repeat it. Something you're going to learn, something we all have to go through, I guess. Well, there's the Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. She's sitting within this new chapter. So she's going to be part of this new chapter in some way. This could certainly be you, like, really feeling good about your finances. Feeling good about your career, even if it's not well established yet. This tells me that you have everything you need, right? And what you don't have will come when it's ready, when it's time. But this makes me feel really good about your finances and about your decisions regarding finances or your money. Well, hello, lover. I don't know, I feel like people are like, yes, yes, lovers. Look at that image. Oh, I'm going to get this blown up and put on my wall. Hello, lover. Some of you is this Queen of Pentacles. This is a card of Gemini. This is Mercury retrograde. And I kind of love how it's sitting, how I'm picking up as Mercury retrograde sitting on the world, almost saying like when Mercury goes direct, that is our starting point. That is what, December 6th. Queen of Pentacles is looking at the lovers. I have the lovers underneath the Two of Cups now with the Ace of Cups right there. Oh my God. I mean, this is beautiful love, guys. Beautiful love for yourself, for your family, and people just loving on you. But this is beautiful romantic love too. You know, this is the month to just love up on a Cancer. And hello, I just realized the full moon is in your sign in the month of December. So we are loving up on you. Eight of Swords. Wow. That feels powerful to me right this minute. Like, boom, boom. I feel like I'm looking at a room filled with you guys, and there's a wall around you. And I'm like feeling this energy like I need to come in and remove those walls. Remove a wall. Because I feel like the rest of it you can just escape from. So there's one wall that's holding you back, and the rest you can just let go of. I do feel like it's almost like I feel like you're saying, "Save me, Sandy. Save me, Sandy." But I really can't because this is self-created energy. Um, hopefully that wall that's coming down is somewhere in here because then it's freedom. This again is tough energy to be sitting in when it's like the world wants change for you. Like it's time for something new. I'm also feeling that for some of you, this is about you waiting. Somebody needed to free themselves from this mental hell. And it could be you, it could be them, it could be both of you. There was some kind of mental hell. And I'm getting the sense of round and round and round we go. Round and round and round we go. And round and round and round we go. You, not the energy of having someone's back by any means. I'm realizing that the Strength card is underneath this Eight of Swords with the Nine of Wands below. So Nine of Wands is stay focused. You can get through this. Strength card, like we're pouring universal strength within you. The Magician reminding you, listen, you forget who you are. You forget how freaking powerful you really are. You can break right through this energy if you choose. So a mental hell. But I'm allowing myself to live in it. Definitely regarding deep love. I'm going to take one more on that. Listen, I know it can be healed. Absolutely. Beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. It's exactly what I was feeling. This is a destined path. This is the card I saw in the beginning of your reading, too. So I'm glad it made its way out. It's almost like coming out because it feels like my energy feeling stuck within there. This is saying this wheel turns. It turns for everyone. Everyone. The world keeps on moving. Earth keeps on spinning. I often feel the wheel talks about wherever you're at on it to understand that, it's temporary. This is destiny. So whatever that lesson is within the Eight of Swords, you need to learn it. It's important. And once learned, that wheel spins, much like the Chariot. Just get you moving. So, it's a little bit of a standstill. It's definitely regarding deep love. I feel for some of you, soulmate. You may even call twin flame. I do have a lot of earth energy in your reading, I have to say. I mean, we have everything, but right now Earth is really popping out to me. But then so is air. All right. I want to ask a question right to the Eight of Swords. And I'm going to see if, suggestion, like, to move out of this. Look at that, it's 10 of Cups. Huh, 10 of Cups, wow. Cancer, do you know the beautiful cards you've gotten? The Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the World card, the 10 of Cups. So how can I get myself out of this hellhole? Well, first thing I got to realize is that it's energy based. Look at the difference in the colors. So it's energy based. This is where I'm allowing my mind to take me. So my mind's controlling me. I'm not controlling it, even though I can. This is the hardest thing to overcome, no doubt. But it's not even about overcoming the person. It's about overcoming the actions, the way both of us were. Really, this is more about you, though. You know, learning, like if there's a lot of hurtful things said, you gotta let them bounce off of you, especially when it comes to love. Listen, why does love hurt? Because these people know us better than anyone else, right? They know our soft spots, they know our triggers, and we know theirs. So we can't say, son of a bitches, you know, they're triggering me all the time. Well, we trigger them too, if we're being fair. To change of energy, to change of believing. You know, it's much like the Two of Swords that was at her earlier. I have one of two ways to think of this. One of two ways. I can think about the past and base all my future decisions off the past, or I can start brand new and base all my decisions moving forward out of this energy. 10 of Cups, harmony, love, laughter, joy. It's a goal. Completely different energy. You know, you could even, because I asked direct question here, so you could even look at this as, here is the potential. Here is the potential of your life. Here is the potential of this new chapter, this new timeline. You know, you're creating this new timeline. And you can make it any way you want. Make it joyful. So you have that great potential right here. Just another wall, just another little challenge, right? That we need to overcome. Just change my energy. All right, actually, you guys, what I want to do now is I'm going to pick these up. And I'm going to bring out the Crystal Vision. I want a full deck. Just because I want all the cards available. But I just want to just throw a couple cards here. And I want it to be like a final clarity because I feel like I've said a lot of things. So I want something that sticks out, stands out. Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. I have the Seven of Swords. Hello, lover, again. So, you know, we can see this connection's meant to be. This truly is a true love connection, whether it be soulmate, twin flame. It is, you know, it's a true connection. It's not karmic. You've gone through karmic lessons to get to this point. Though I am seeing the Seven of Swords before that. And that's tough energy because this is energy of not necessarily trusting the person. You know, prior actions, sneaky. But oftentimes I feel like their actions within this energy, there's an underlying cause to it. So it's not who they are, right? It's just not who they are. Not here. Not what I'm reading right now, guys. It doesn't mean that there were actions. It's kind of like that energy I felt earlier where someone is, you know, off to school or off to work and they're partying and stuff, not to extremes, so that you can't call them innocent, so to speak. It's kind of like that energy I feel. We have the Six of Wands, beautiful. So this is victory over that. This is showing me that earlier energy of the Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, is rectified, is understood and cleared. I have the Page of Swords. I have the Moon. And I have the Chariot. So we're getting a few return cards. The Moon, the Chariot. I don't think we have the Page of Swords. So what do I love here? Well, I'll tell you what I love. I love that this earlier energy, and again, this could be your own energy where, you know, you felt you had to sneak around, things like that. That energy is definitely overcome. It is, I moved beyond that. I've grown past that, whether it be you or this other person. This is definitely talking about a connection. Because it's showing me that this person does come in the upright. And really the only challenge we would have here is if some of that energy remains, we have to deal with it in the beginning. We have to deal with it in the beginning of the relationship so it doesn't linger on. Okay? Let the cards fall or the chips fall where they may. But then with the Chariot, right? So the energy of calling in, letting the universe know we now have the balance. We now have the ability to move forward in a blessed way. Chariot to me is about taking it anywhere I want to take it. There's really no limitations on me here. And the moon, again, especially connected to Gemini. We're in the Gemini moon right now. Okay. All right, so now I want to look at the Two of Cups. Actually, let me put my decks away so they don't get all mixed up. Two of Cups. You know what I love here too is like this is a 1. Started out as 1. And then we move into the 2. Wow, we have the Sun, and then we have the Tower. So wow, this is overcoming. This is overcoming past destruction. This is overcoming a, well, all of a sudden, boy, my third eye is just aching. This is overcoming the challenges of the past. This is understanding that sometimes an ending has to come, because otherwise we won't have the growth that we need. You know, we choose our people. We choose them, and we don't always choose right. But if we choose, there will always be a lesson, right? So it doesn't mean it's meant to last forever. It's meant to last for a time period. And then you move out of that and you move to better pastures. Because I got to stop looking at this tower like, yes, it felt like destruction, but it always, 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 always brings a blessing. Always. I feel like with the Sun coming out here too, this is illumination over why the tower came down. What happened to cause this destruction? You're on a discovery type of path right this moment, like, you know, which is great, because this is giving you the answers you need. You know, this is the ability to find those answers you need so you can move out of that energy forever, forever. The universe blessed you, though it didn't feel like it. They're sorry. So in return, now you get to see the reward of it. But you do have to have clarity over it so you can move beyond it, because it felt like destruction. Strength again. Listen, double Leo on the board again. I feel like my son is here, to be honest with you, for some, you know, but not just that. I do feel like he is part of this reading, and I felt that from the beginning. But double Leo, 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 Leo. So I love that the Strength card comes out after the Tower. I can overcome whatever that tower was. I can absolutely overcome it, and I'm meant to overcome it. This is a challenge I was meant to take on. Whether I created, you know, something and then it just becomes part of, you know, my timeline now. The universe helping you sometimes getting out of those self-created choices. Okay, but this shows me that this is absolutely, don't tell yourself you can't do this. Don't tell yourself you cannot look back and get clarity. Please don't tell yourself that. Because if you tell yourself that, you just don't feel the love from the universe, from the world, and especially from your partner, right? Here is the ability to have quite a beautiful relationship. You have so many cards that indicate at least a soulmate, which, trust me, soulmate is good enough. But, you know, I don't know why. Oh my God, I feel like I'm lecturing you guys. And listen, this is for me too. Because half the stuff I talk about, it doesn't feel like it's coming from me. I mean, it's coming from my higher self, but It's not like stuff I know in my everyday world, so I always pay attention. Okay, I was going to say something there, but of course I forgot. I'm seeing a lot of sunflowers. Well, there's that Queen of Pentacles again. I have the Four of Pentacles, and I have the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you work with this person. Some of you work with this person. Did you someone recently get fired from a job, and or the person got fired, or let go in some way, and now that has separated the two of you? I feel like that has happened. And maybe it was meant to happen. Well, it was meant to happen. But why? Why? I'm wondering if it's because it was the wrong person. I have the Queen of Cups. So was this person loving you enough? This person married to someone else. Okay, I'm going to get off this because I feel like the main message here is two people were separated who worked together, who may have had a relationship, but they're definitely flirting. Definitely at that point when you're working together, maybe at least in your head or in their head, there was the hope of a relationship coming together, and then it's like the universe steps in and separates the two of you. I can't help but think that, well, I know it was meant to be, but I kind of feel like, too, this may not have been your person because I don't feel like they could have given you quite the love. They don't love like you, and it's important to find someone like you, like-minded. Okay, I wasn't going to go this deep, but yeah, somebody's definitely working with someone. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. It's the energy of missing someone from my past. That's where my focus has been, is staying. Doesn't serve me to keep my energy that way. Sorry, I have to move around. I have the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Gemini on the board twice. Yep. I have the Magician again. I have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is reminding me of the wheel here, like a destined path that we ask for. I have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like if you're working with someone and you were separated, and listen, I know this is not for everyone, but I do feel like the universe separated you because there is someone else. There is someone new that's coming in. And I definitely feel like, for you, it's like the sooner you can get your head out of the past, the better you will be. This is about focusing on you. And by the way, I do feel like you're going to meet them through work again, in some way, some fashion. Someone at your work may be aware that this other person left, and it feels like an open door for them. So be aware of that. And I feel like you are not aware of this person. I honestly, I don't feel like you're aware of them all. But man, I like them. I like them. I feel like they are funny, and not like in like always funny. You know, like to a point where it's like, okay, be serious for a minute. They have a very light-hearted energy, and they're funny. I feel like that's going to be important to you, or I feel like actually that part of it, because I feel like there will be laughing. That's the connection that's going to make you fall in love. I know you're going to forget that you even heard me say that, but the recognition of it will come later. Like, oh, wow, wait, I'm being told that. Like, you will not remember that I even said that, because you're not meant to, evidently. What else do I know about this person? I know this person's hardworking. I know this person's stable. I know this person's not connected. I know this person's not married. Let's put it that way. This person is free to get into a relationship. Um, and this person is the type of person that you've actually been wishing for. I don't know what the other person gave you, but this is really different. And can I say, it just feels like it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of laughing and playing, chasing I mean, this is going to be fun. And hello, we're on the Two of Cups. Universe is saying, didn't have a choice. Didn't have a choice. He was supposed to be coming in now. So someone had to go. And if you don't think the universe will move mountains for you, you're wrong. Like, how can the universe just get someone fired? Believe in magic, baby. Okay. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't know why. I feel like taking one more card on that. Look at that, the Empress again. Beautiful. I feel like this is a love that just grows stronger and stronger and stronger. This, it's reminding me of like a mother's love, father's love for their child. And it doesn't matter what that child does. It doesn't, you never deny your love, right? You love them unconditionally. I feel the same type of energy here. And this is telling me this is something that builds up. So maybe don't expect fireworks, but you'll know, like you'll have that a chemical reaction, so to speak. But for someone, it's like it's going, it has to build up. And maybe this is while two people are working out their, little things how nervous we get in the beginning relationship. This can certainly mean, again, childbirth, having a child. But I feel the main message is how this relationship develops. And there is that 3. And there is a 3. 3, 3. I've been seeing 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 all over the place. And I know, angel number 333, but I don't think it's an angel message. There's something else with it. 3, 3. I have the 5 of Wands, but I'll be honest, it showed itself like this. So 5 of Wands is, that's that battling energy. That's that feeling of competition. But you guys know what it means to me, right? It also means like-minded people doing like-minded things. And sometimes we just need to figure that out. This is someone mirroring someone else's energy. Again, it's the energy of competition. Wow, did somebody have to fight for you? It's like, did somebody have to fight to win you? Did they have to win you from another? Because it is like that energy of competition, yet being victorious over that. You know what? And let someone win your heart. You know, you don't have to like just hand it right over. I have the Emperor and I have the Page of Cups. So I have Aries, and possible another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Younger energy. I feel like the Emperor is standing as collective wisdom. Wisdom we gained during this lifetime and other lifetimes. Man, I'm just seeing all that red behind him. Like he has walked through hell to take his position as the Emperor. But he did it. So the Emperor takes his wisdom and now spreads it to the world, hands it to you. His wisdom is your wisdom. Page of Cups is about self-love, understanding who you are, understanding you're on a soul's journey here, pulling from the energy of the universe. Again, I have a full moon. So between Gemini full moon and Cancer full moon, there's some things happening. I expect to see some great comments. I'm predicting some great comments. Nurture each other. You know, I kind of feel like this is the energy of like two people, you know, it's just not me who's been through hell, so has someone else. And the recognition of the both of us having to go through something, but both of us doing it, coming to a place of harmony. I also feel again, someone winning someone's heart could be the Emperor winning your heart. But whoever it is, you know, they had to go, they had to play their part. They weren't the only suitor. Let's put it that way. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there because, I mean, I'll just go on and on and on and on. And all the other signs will be like, well, no wonder we didn't get our reading. Love. Love, love, love. Joy. Connection. There's the moon again. Reflections and consciousness. I love you guys. I have unconditional love for you. Enjoy this month. Let go of the baggage. Have gratitude. And I just feel like you're going to thrive. I'm proud to be Cancer right now. Because I know that's where the loving part of me comes from. So I'm proud of that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.